Okay, jumping right in. Hello. Hello. I'm really excited for today. This is gonna be fun. Um, Welcome. We have ourselves a much earlier stream than we usually do. It is currently 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we are going to play a game that I love very dearly. And I know very well. This is Pikmin. We're gonna play some Pikmin. We're gonna play Pikmin today and tomorrow. I believe that I can complete this game in 2 days. I don't think that's too outside of my realm of doability. So that is going to be our goal. In just one nice, quick, go through. We're gonna just blast our way through this alien world and get Olimar back to safety and back with his family. Look at how green everything is. This felt like a good opportunity to play around with some lights and make everything thematic and matching with our event of the day. Our goal is to get 15 ship parts today. There are 30 in the game, 5 of which are optional, but I mean, like, who leaves them behind, right? Like, we all get all 30 ship parts, right? Like, they're right there. So that is our goal today. I'm not going to waste any more time. We're jumping right in. It's kind of surreal seeing this because during all of the months in preparation for streaming, I frequently used Pikmin as my test game. Just because, it was a nice and easy one to just kind of blast through. So the amount of times I did like audio tests on this screen right here is probably a lot. So it's funny now to just experience it for realsies this time. Like, now we're genuinely going through. Wow, I've actually played this a bunch already. So we want to new file right from the get-go. This is the beautiful Switch version. I'm so happy that these original Pikmin games are available for everyone to check out and play. And Pikmin 1 is just such a nice, sweet, and simple experience. Perfect for a nice, casual, early afternoon stream. Hey, Brandy, how are you? Good to see you here today. Just having a nice, casual stroll in space until this unfortunate meteorite interrupts our journey. This is the original Pikmin 1. Radical Dan, good to see you. The first time Olimar ever crashed onto this deserted world, and as some could say, the only time where it was merited. Any time after this, you start to wonder about this man's pilot license. But here we are, the impact site. It's Pikmin time! Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Nothing quite like hearing this little musical beat for the first time. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out and awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then, no, better not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. And here we are. This is the only day that Olimar is on this planet where you are not held by a time limit, so it gives you all the time in the world to zoom around and, just get used to how Olimar moves. This must have been a really strange control scheme for people playing this for the first time. There was really nothing else like this, at least on console. Honestly, like, I'd go even further to say that, like, I have not experienced too many games that play like Pikmin, so good for them to give you an opportunity to run around and get experienced. But no time like the present to get started. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up, as if it was waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion as well. Always curious. I guess it does sort of have the onion shape, a little bit. Wonder what this could be. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. The sprout emits a strange light, and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. Our first little buddy. Look at him. When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. And here are a bunch of controls. Olimar is a very talky protagonist, especially compared to most other Nintendo characters. So I may not go through all of his dialogue, especially with a lot of it going over controls that I myself am very familiar with. They just kind of throw it all at you right out of the gate, which again is very appreciated. If you're gonna make it through these 30 days, you gotta have a nice, solid understanding of how Pikmin works. But you know, we'll just start with a nice, leisurely building up our numbers. Anytime we've got, you know, just one singular Pikmin color, it sort of becomes okay. You know, primary goal: build up our numbers. Our onion has sowed more seeds. The red pellet harvested by cutting down a flower appears to be some kind of food that can propagate more Pikmin. Interesting. I never considered like that the Pikmin would be looking at these as like food specifically, but you know, such is the biological wonder is Pikmin. Get more buddies. Let's see. I think the most that you can get on this first day is 20? Boy, they take a long time to grow. They certainly speed this up in future titles. But let's look around. Here we are. This is what I was looking for. Hello? No, you too, buddy. You too, buddy. You know, we all gotta put in our work. Do I prefer a slow tutorial or one that throws everything at you really quickly? That is a good question. I think that if it throws everything at you extremely quickly, you're at risk of the player like skimming through or getting overwhelmed and you know, possibly missing something crucial. I think I would prefer a slow tutorial. I'd rather them just tell me everything I need to know, like, you know, at the pace of which it's relevant. I know that risks games having these like lengthy, beefy tutorials. But I personally got no problem with it. I sort of enjoy meeting games on their terms. So if the game looks at me and says, you know, we're here for a slow and you know, methodical adventure where we just kind of take our time, you know, I'm willing to meet it on that level. It's ironic in this game because, you know, this game happens to have a time limit. So, you know, oops. Uh-oh, I didn't just lose that. Hey, guys. Hold on, hold on. We'll collect them again. I'm sure they're not lost for good. I hope not anyway. That'd be embarrassing. 1, 2. Is there? Oh, I don't have a map here. Anyone else stuck behind this tree? Not that I can see. Well, this will be our way of finding out. Do we have a full roster? 14 out of 14. That sounds wonderful. Yeah, let's move on. It's the most satisfying thing in the world, just seeing Pikmin doing their thing. There's curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. Yeah, like even this, like Pikmin, like its tutorial here is like, one by one you are doing each action, but like seeing a big text box like this that's just like, here are all your controls. It's like that could be a lot at one go. Like you don't even know the context of which these things will like even be coming up yet. Like here, we're getting introduced to the loop of the game. You know, we got all of our Pikmin together to carry some pellets, then to push a box, and finally to like the main article of the game, collecting ship parts. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I've already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the dolphin? Yeah, I find that I'm right there with you, Brandy B. If it's like a huge text box full of, oh right, I need 20. A huge text box just like full of stuff, that is such like an, all right, my eyes are already wandering in another direction. Which is unfortunate because that's always when like, some key thing that you absolutely need gets lost. Yeah, story's a little different. You want to take in all the, either flavorful dialogue or like interesting story progressions, getting like a big, like, Nintendo did this a bunch in like this, kind of GameCube era. I think of Luigi's Mansion, where it just gives you this big flashcard of like the GameCube controller and every like, individual action that is mapped to each button, and they give you this big like, here it is, and like that's a lot. That's definitely a lot. Find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground. My wife always told me that I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try and get it all done at once by holding A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. It is nice that everything here is written from the perspective of Olimar, even the like, very gameplay tutorial dialogue. It makes it feel more personal. As it's been said before, like it's not a journey between you and the Pikmin, it's a journey between you, Olimar, and the Pikmin. That's actually also yeah, like if it's sort of like, in a menu, you can like continue to refer to it, that's nice. Because yeah, like that flashcard, like if it just kind of hits you with it at the beginning of the game, and like that's all you get, and then you can never see it again. Like that's unfortunate. But if it's always kind of there where you're like, hey, you know, I haven't played this game in like 3 days, and I don't remember where all the buttons are mapped, like help me. In Luigi, yeah, like unless I'm, you know, forgetting something, that's just the most prevalent example of it that's in my head right now. Yeah, it like, you know, once Luigi gets his vacuum cleaner, it gives you that image of the controller, and then you're done. From there, it's just like trial and error. Um, you know, I doubt that's the case for every single game. Um, but I definitely know it was a thing that you used to see. And you can't even, you know, pay attention to it because it's playing a nice little beat the whole time. But look at that, we have our engine. It's one of the most, like, nice, like, pleasant victory jingles. With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back toward home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. Got our first part. First night on this unfamiliar world. Do any enemies show up here? No, they don't. That would have been like really fascinating. Cause like I don't think there are like any bulb-orbers or anything in that area. One day since impact. We got plenty more days to go, and we'll get a lot more done in each as our capabilities grow. Still missing 29 parts. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the keys to my survival, I'll name it the Forest of Hope. I do always love this. I love that it gives you like these daily statistics of like, here's how well you did. Here's everything you sprouted, everything you lost, all the parts that you picked up. Even like a little graph on top that just shows the growth, uh, you know, growth rate all throughout the day. So we get these nice little stars that indicate how many parts are in each area. There is another one in the impact site, but it's going to take some time before we can grab it. So for now, we're just going to hang out in the Forest of Hope for a while. I'm just kind of taking in this map screen. I've never really like taken a good look at this like landscape image. It's really beautiful. This is a really gorgeous game. The Forest of Hope. My dolphin has returned to the surface, along with the Pikmin's onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy. So maybe I should go get my buddies. So I'm very tempted to like focus on focus on number growth because like we're definitely going to need it, but I do have a very specific task that I'm hoping to achieve on this first day. So first things first, we definitely got to get this wall down. I love that one Pikmin working from the top. Cool, now you two go along as well. There's actually, you know what, guys? Time out. You guys come here. There's grass. Yeah, let's upgrade some of them to flowers to make them stronger. That'll hopefully bring down this wall a little bit faster. How do I? I'm trying to recall how I kind of command everyone at one go. Just trying to play around with some buttons, get myself used to the format. Oop, here we are. Yeah, get everyone working on that straight away. I knew that would happen. I knew that as soon as I, like, you know, the minute that I start going off on that, I would get lost in some sort of control. But I mean, you know, this game's been on GameCube, this game's been on Wii, and now it's on Switch. Constantly having to update your control memory. Let's kill this little dwarf bulborb. I want to see if we can get like that nice critical hit. Close enough. Right, you guys will start collecting. Grab you two. This will definitely grow some numbers. Big guy up there. Don't want to worry about that just yet. Of course, they're grabbing the yellow ones too, but I mean that's all right. It's to be expected. Oh, there's more grass over there. Perfect. We'll pluck these guys and give them some more nectar to eat. You could see our day timer up there on the top. We still got plenty of time here on our first true day. Each like in-game day, I find takes about like, I don't know, somewhere between like 7 and 10 minutes. Which honestly, I think it's a really nice, you know, not too long, not too short kind of situation. Get as many people to drink as possible. Cool. Now we've got quite the gang with us. We'll take these guys out. Uh-oh. Nope, I don't think I suffered any casualties, which is great. We'll grab this. Oh, actually, no, we can't. We can't with this many. Yeah, it's funny. This is the most, I'll call it independent that the Pikmin ever are in the series. They really will just kind of hang out if they're unsure what to do, and you know, even if there's a task directly next to them, they'll just be like, I don't know. I ain't really feeling it today. They really do sort of feel like their own individual organisms. It's like trying to get your pet to pose for a camera. You're like, you know, if the stars align, maybe it will happen. Yeah, these poor things. I mean, look at the size of their heads. How much could possibly be in there? But boy, do they have some expressive eyes. So you gotta love them. Let's collect this. It's the Eternal Fuel Dynamo. It has an unlimited energy supply. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. Yeah, you want to talk about just like how, you know, unlimited energy. You know, how casual and quaint. So they're going to take that. Meanwhile, do I think the rest of my squad can take this out without trouble? Okay, great. I was definitely a little nervous there, but they figured it out. They got it all handled. Get myself ready already, just to update our ship part counter. It's 2 down. And I love it when you can actually see them on the Dolphin. This should light things up. No more candles for me. Look at them cheering. They're all having a good time. Alright, so now halfway through the day. Oh, wow. I just kind of said that without even really paying attention. But no, we're literally halfway through the day. Yeah, they give you a nice little like breakdown on your HUD and everything that's important. So the nice camera controls, just in case you need them. You know, they definitely reiterate just about everything that you could possibly need. So I don't know if I actually want my squad to come with me. Never mind, there's a wall. Gotta break that down before we can press on. Did you trip? Come on, buddy. He also tripped. The more you have, like oh well, I guess mathematically, that is how it would go. The more you have, the more will trip. So hopefully this should go down in no time flat. With like 80, you know, nearly 90 Pikmin taking care of it. Olimar doing a nice little back stretch. So the trick here is how can we, you know, perhaps kill the youngling without waking up the big one? Oh, too late. Too late. Okay, so didn't quite go spectacularly. We did lose a few there. But you know, sometimes it's just kind of the way it works. And there is a reward for us at the end of the tunnel. Our second Pikmin color, and plenty of time to spare. Olimar just like, grow faster. Just like watching over the seedling. And here we are. One of my favorite Pikmin colors. At least, definitely my favorite of the original 3. It seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests that this one has what in some circles could be considered very large ears. It looks like it may weigh less than the others too. In what other ways might it be different from the red Pikmin? So rest of the day is definitely going to consist of building our yellow army to match our red one. Oop, no, not quite. That's also why we were leaving a lot of that other stuff behind from that Bulborb fight. Because we don't want our reds to take that. We've got plenty of reds. We want our new supply of yellows to take this stuff. We are going to reach 100 Pikmin on the field soon, but hopefully that won't be too much of an issue. Look at how high they fly. It's easy to fall into just like the cozy vibe, the music, the environmental noises. It is a very peaceful experience. I think this needs 10, correct? Sure does. Yeah, that will definitely get us some numbers. Yeah. So now we've hit 100. No more Pikmin are going to appear on the field, but I'm perfectly okay with that. The rest will be stored inside the onion. I will have to make extra sure that I do not forget that, like, all of my reds are right there. That would be a very easy thing to forget. Especially as the day is nearing conclusion. But like we've gotten like, you know, basically all the yellows that we can get in this little area. It's gonna be way more convenient tomorrow when this onion has met up with the other one in home base. So before day's end, I want to play with explosives. Behold, the most dangerous thing in this game. The yellow Pikmin have picked up a peculiar stone. Why did they decide to grab them? This action seems to be instinctive to the yellow Pikmin. But what are these strange glowing stones? Dangerous is what they are. The glowing rocks are explosives, all right. My focus is so, like, I don't want to accidentally blow up any Pikmin. I must be vigilant when I throw bomb-carrying Pikmin and give them orders. They will toss their rocks at nearby walls or obstacles. I must keep my distance. And the Pikmin must keep their distance. See, because, like, then that happens. That was on you, man. I don't know why you dropped the bomb and then just went straight to work on the wall. And get yourself killed that way. That's not cool. Everyone run! No, never mind. I thought I dropped a bomb, but we're alright. Again, more things that put pressure on the nice, easygoing vibe of the game. Because it is nice and easygoing. But then you can also blow everybody up. It's almost sundown. If I don't call the stragglers and add them to my group, they may not be able to get back. I'm sure that Pikmin still planted are safe, but I'm somewhat concerned about leaving Pikmin to fend for themselves. Believe me, I am too. So those walls are now open. We'll definitely be able to explore those tomorrow. In the meantime, I think we've got just enough bombs to open up the shortcut here. Alright, lucky that worked out. The cursor kind of went off in its own direction, but we did it just fine. Alright. We've got all 99 Pikmin with us. One casualty to explosions. But we won't leave anyone behind. We did also let some Pikmin get eaten by a Bulborb. What are you gonna do? It happens. It's the nature of the beast. Nature's scary. And I know it seems like slow going, like, you know, we got one part yesterday, one part today. So it may seem like it's a very, like, okay, you kind of get one ship part per day. Is that kind of how it goes? Don't worry. As we start to unlock these areas and get new Pikmin types and just, you know, start killing some enemies, the parts will start coming at a much more rapid rate. 2 days since impact. If I could just recover parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen, aka your map. Yet there seem to be many hostile life forms here. If I am attacked and my spacesuit takes damage, I must return to my ship, stand in front of it, and press A to make suit repairs. I find that it is very tough. There is rarely a circumstance where Olimar himself will take damage. But it is nice that that feature is there, because he does have a health bar. So we lost 10 Pikmin today, but grew a ton. So, you know, not the harshest punishment in the world. And you can always redo a day. It's crazy that, like, you know, Pikmin gives you that option of, like, if you, you know, if you're going for a no Pikmin, you know, death run, or you just don't like how a certain thing ended up, you can always rewind time. It's not like today in Pikmin 4 where you can just rewind by the second. But, you know, it's still a nice feature to have. So, it's a new morning on day 3. I'd like to take out all of my yellows. Yeah, let's feed them some grass. Or rather, the nectar that comes out of the grass. You know, flower up some of these guys. Cool. Now I've got a pretty fast and strong squad with me. And I'm immediately checking out this giant pellet over here. Definitely a tantalizing find. In case you didn't know, flowering Pikmin is definitely something of major interest, because it both powers up your Pikmin strength and also makes them much faster. Look at all of them go. There's nothing quite like seeing like a whole ring of Pikmin surrounding a collectible, and you're like, ah, yeah, everything's coming together. There are Bulborbs here. Yellow Pikmin don't have as much strength as red Pikmin do. That's not to say that you shouldn't fight things with any color other than red. You certainly can. I'm definitely a little bit more nervous, though, especially since yellows tend to fly off in crazy directions sometimes. We got a bunch of yellows. Let's fill our remaining slots with reds. So now we've got a real nice, colorful crew. Cool. So the little dwarf Bulborbs, like, if you're not careful, they'll call for help. They'll be like, "Mom, I'm being attacked." And that's the last thing you want to see happen. That should just be an instant KO. You know, you get your whole squadron on a singular enemy, and, like, there's nothing that they can do. So this black wooden wall will take significantly longer than the white ones. But again, you have your whole squad on it, so in theory, it shouldn't take as long. We got a bunch of sheer grubs here. Ow. Once again, like, as soon as I'm like, it's really hard for Olimar to take damage, you know, here I am going to the fray. But the sheer grubs are weak enough that as Olimar, you can kind of, you know, clear them out, so you don't have to worry. Only the these purple male sheer grubs actually do damage. The white female sheer grubs are harmless. To you and your Pikmin, anyway. They definitely have something that they're capable of doing, but we probably won't see that for some time. How are we looking over here? Nearly done? Should be any moment now. Yeah, here we are. So, at this point, I'm no longer extremely picky about, what color Pikmin we end up growing, I say as I'm like trying to select certain colors. But you know, I'm down for anything at this point. We've got a nice selection of reds, we've got a nice selection of yellows. Oh, see, this is it, right? Like, we want to be careful because sheer grubs can just kind of come out of nowhere. Here they like teamed up with Bulborbs. We definitely lost a few colors there, which is not the greatest feeling thing. But there is a ship part that's really high up, so I think we're going to need yellows to grab it. Yep. But luckily, we definitely have that many yellows. It's my whimsical radar. With this, I'll be able to see all nearby ship parts in a single glance. A rare instance of a ship part that actually has a mechanical benefit. Here we have some more bomb rocks. And a really big, intimidating looking wall. Which, unfortunately, yeah, that's going to take quite a significant amount of bomb rocks to actually take down. So we likely can't take it on this moment, but one thing at a time. 3 ship parts. This important part can detect the location of the other missing parts. So while it's not a map, per se, we will still have to wait for that. We can now see where the ship parts are. 3 out of 30 parts. Oh, never mind, it's the map. Never mind. So we have our map, and these stars will represent where each ship part lies. Very handy. I like traveling with like a group of 100 because I never want to like come back and you know, pluck all that much. Might as well take this heal. I love how he gives a little status update. He takes the opportunity to repair his spacesuit. 87 out of 100. Oh, you guys over here. Here we are. Now we've got the squad. If you have all like 100 Pikmin out with you, then any new Pikmin you bring to life will just kind of automatically go into the onion without having to pluck them. And I just find that to be a really nice convenience. Don't go in the water. I see you thinking about it. Don't do it. That didn't go according to plan either. Guys, what's happening? What's happening? I don't quite know what occurred there, but not the most efficient takedown I've seen. Alright, we saved that Pikmin's life. You know, so long as, even if you hear, like, some horrible crunching noise and the screams of a Pikmin, so long as you don't see that little ghost, it's fair game to still save them. I found the Nova Blaster. This emits a dazzling burst of light capable of destroying almost anything. The promotional brochure claims that its blast can travel through the currents of space-time, smashing through stars and into the rifts of space. Up to you of how seriously you want to take that claim. He's already got an eternal fuel dynamo, so, you know, if he's got eternal fuel, what's infinite power on top of that? Yeah, it's quite the scientific marvel that this little spaceman has cobbled together. So they're carrying that along. I don't think I... Well, okay, I did see something of interest. I saw bomb rocks, which I want to continue to... see, like, these guys just, like, hung out behind. That's not helpful. Oh. Look at that. Already starting to advance our way through the numbers. This is a weapon of such incredible destructive force that it can blast stars into tiny pieces. It has a strange allure. It's 4 out of 30. One more and we'll be able to increase our ship's capabilities, aka enter a new area. I'm being so careful because I don't want to accidentally throw a Pikmin that is carrying a bomb. And I think there are, even though you can't see anymore, I think there are still more in here. Yeah. So I want to grab as many as they will let me take. This is a lot more than I was expecting, actually. I don't know how many yellow Pikmin I have remaining that are not carrying bombs. I think that's my last one. Okay. I don't think that's, like, an infinite, you know, bomb giver, but, I mean, you know, maybe it is. Okay, we want to make our way back to this giant, In my experience, you can generally throw 2 bombs at a time. Things definitely start getting risky at the 3rd. And sometimes they just get shy and they don't actually drop it. That should be it. Okay. So now we have extra bombs, and I want these bomb carriers to be literally as far away from the rest of my Pikmin as humanly possible. There's no just putting them down. Like if they try, they will blow up. So I don't want any of them near my Pikmin. Way too risky. But I will have these guys come by to pick up this this new part. Already found another one. Now we're really rocketing through them. It's the extraordinary bolt. I bought this incredible bolt because the salesman told me it's extraordinary quality. Exactly what makes it so extraordinary is a secret. But just look at it. Extraordinary. Really getting the vibe that Olimar is an easy sale. I don't even know if this counts as a required ship part or if it's one of the optional ones. I genuinely don't know one from the other for the most part. I know some of them off the top of my head, but like mainly it's just since I collect them all no matter what. So it doesn't make much difference to me. So I believe just about all of the rest of these, maybe not, oh, well, even that one, like all the rest of these have water involved. So naturally, because of that, I'm a little hesitant to, you know, try and get any of them without the help of blue Pikmin. So I think we're going to be going to a new place after this. 5 parts. This bolt's bolt holds the kind of value that only a true connoisseur can understand. I've recovered 5 out of 30 ship parts, increasing the dolphin's capabilities. My search can now cover a wider area. Lovely. Lovely. So now we just have the rest of the day. To just, I don't know, look around. See if there's anything left around that we can still take care of. I mean, I guess we can take down some Bulborbs. Do I really want to do that? Do I have any, is there any benefit in doing this? Please don't call your mom awake. Thank you. I'm jumping in. I'm helping out. I'm helping the fray. Guys, what's happening? He's got like a sliver left. What's happening? Okay. Didn't quite go according to plan. I'll say we'll let this this last Bulborb live. Yeah, there is definitely a conversation to be had about what Olimar crashing on the Pikmin world is doing to this planet as a whole. You know, not to talk too much about the endgame events, but it is heavily implied that once Olimar leaves, the Pikmin can now fend for themselves. So, your travels to this world have like permanently altered the ecosystem and have turned prey into predator. But you know, it should be fine. It's probably fine. You know, you can get real meta with it by going, you know, as the later games like Pikmin 3 and Pikmin 4, the enemies get easier to deal with over time. Maybe that's it. Maybe the, like, you know, the effect on the ecosystem has made them not as prevalent foes as they used to be. Do I have... Oh. The bomb wielders. Oh my gosh, that was really scary. Oh, and one more. Okay. All right, there shouldn't be any... I'll throw Pikmin into the maws of Bulborbs all day, but I will not leave a man behind if I can avoid it. All right, we got a little close for comfort there, but all should be well. Yep, no food for you. Nothing for you tonight. I now add yellow Pikmin to my list of discoveries. These creatures can wield bomb rocks, so perhaps I can use them to blast down rock walls and open up new regions. Yeah, I love how unapologetic Pikmin is about just, like, at least Pikmin 1. in later games, it could like take a long time for you to get every color, but not so in this game. You know, they give you reds right away, all Pikmin games do, but then like, you know, a day later and you get yellows, and sure enough, we're probably going to get blues right now. So, I appreciate how quickly they throw you in. I adore white Pikmin, and I also adore purple Pikmin. Sadly, they are not in this particular game, but don't worry, we're gonna be playing Pikmin 2 at some point. And let me tell you, that is a different beast entirely. Yeah, I would love to play all of the Pikmin series on this channel at some point. All of them are really wonderful. I'd even love to play Hey Pikmin, which I've never played before. That's like the handheld spin-off on 3DS. But first things first, we are in the Forest Navel. This is a much more intimidating area. Actually, do I want to start opening this area, or do I just want to jump to blue like right now? Maybe I'll do that. Because watch this, right? Where are they? Oops, I fell. Uh-oh, I fell. Okay, that's okay. Here they are. No time flat. And now we got our swimmies. Grow, you fool. I got things to do. There he is. The last of our colored friends. It is a Pikmin of yet another color. Near this one's cheeks is what appears to be a set of gills. This trait suggests to me that this blue type of Pikmin can enter the water without any trouble whatsoever. Yeah, blues, I don't know what it is. I mean, it's gotta be the fact that they have a mouth and can express. They have a mischievous energy to them. The blues always look ready to throw down at like a moment's notice. So the first half, at least, of this day is certainly going to just consist of getting our blue numbers. Listen, I am terribly sorry to that one Pikmin that I just threw over the wall. He may just be trapped there forever. We're gonna have to see. Oh no, you don't. Give me that back. Help him out. Help him out. Oh, sir, excuse me. Hello. Do not let that shearwig get you. I'll punch him. At least until he starts flying and he'll back away. Weird little bread bug. But we'll just take care of him right here and get rewarded with a ship part. Thank goodness, my space float. This float is an absolute necessity for any pilot who lacks skills at swimming in space. I can't really take it at the moment because I don't have the numbers, but we'll definitely take the bread bug's body. I love it too that that's literally the only bread bug in this game. Like he's just a one-of-a-kind, unique little enemy. And such like a complex one for this game. It's like it's more than just an enemy that you fight. Like he tries to steal your stuff. Are there any more pellets? No, not that I can see. So carrying this up is gonna be a bit of a process. I can't even do it yet since it's in the water. So I can't even like go and get any of my Pikmin friends to help. Okay. I had to kind of pay attention there because I didn't want any of these shearwigs to grab any blues. Right now we've got so few numbers that losing any of them is a big problem. And also there are fiery blowhogs over there, and I definitely didn't want them getting their hands on any blues either. Or getting their fiery breaths. Oh man, I can't even... I was gonna try and do a rescue mission on that one that I left behind, but I don't even think I can get over there right now. I've really just condemned that poor soul. Alright, so we should now have enough blue Pikmin to carry the space float. I haven't exactly cleared the way, so I don't know what, like, obstacles are going to be in store for me. Hey, guys, what's this? You having trouble? Okay, there you go. They made it. They made it up the ledge. Yeah, I don't know what enemies await these Pikmin's journey. And again, like if they run into trouble, they're kind of not in a position to defend themselves. You know, you'll eventually get to a point where you start breaking some of these walls, and then this walk doesn't end up having to be so long. But you know, at least at this point of the game, you gotta go the long way. Let me get out a bunch of my reds, so we can maybe start dealing with some of this, some of these obstacles. Start with this wall here because it looks relatively easy to take down. All right, they're still looking like they're not getting involved in any problem characters. I want to run around just to see if any shearwigs show up. Where are they? Oh, they're over there. Okay. Okay, all's well. All's well. Alright, this should be down momentarily. Again, it's just, you know, all it exists as is a shortcut. There's a lot of shortcuts in this place. And figuring out what you want to break, what you're capable of breaking, you know, in the time that you have. That a lot of that is just sort of the nature of the Forest Naval and figuring out how you want to prioritize your time. Yeah, I think I'm wanting to power up some of my leaves to get as many of them stronger as possible. In hindsight, I should have let some of my blues have that, but what are you gonna do? Here comes some more pathway openings. There used to be a glitch where if you built a bridge and you had Pikmin underneath the bridge, they would just die. That was a glitch in the original GameCube version. I don't believe it exists here. Oh, space float. Number 6. An excellent swimmer like me has no need for something like this, but my motto is always be prepared. Really, it's just for emergencies. 6 out of 30 parts. I don't believe that was a required part, but they're all required in my book. So the blues are going to hang out there. I think I'm totally happy with that for now. Given that the onion is not in a convenient location, I don't want to risk blues carrying stuff all the way back to their base. I'd rather wait until it's like, you know, at a good location for travel. You know, in the meantime, we'll get these bridges all taken care of, or these ramps, rather. I am not scared of any fiery blowhogs. There's not much that they can do to a red Pikmin that is immune to fire. So even if they start hitting them with a flamethrower, there's not much that they can do. You know, the worst they can do is fling them into the water, but the water is way over there, so... I mean, this guy can't do anything. That's for sure. Yeah, they're like, what's going on? I hear that, I hear there's a gathering taking place. Ow, I forgot. I'm not immune to fire. Alright, one blowhog down, like a million to go. They can knock down your, like, flowers and make your Pikmin slightly weaker, which, that... Oh my gosh, run. Get out of here. Get out of here. The Wollywog got involved. Run. I no longer want to be here. Wollywogs are problems. Oh, you know what I should be doing? I should be working on saving the poor blue that I left behind, wherever he went. There's just blowhogs everywhere. Ow. Come on, take him down, take him down. Yeah, I don't even think there's going to be enough time for these Pikmin to break down this wall. I'm going to need to get them help. There's a single red Pikmin standing in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I'm glad you survived the Wollywog crisis. I don't want the blues to help, as a matter of fact. Because if the blues help, the blowhog has a possibility of, you know, setting them on fire, which is not what I want. See here, these guys will give you a little bit of aid. Man, they haven't even brought it down like a single dip yet. Oop, hello. You go this way as well. All right, so now we're seeing visualized progress. Are there any Pikmin that are not currently at base? No, I see them all. The only one is that one lone blue that I left to die. I don't think I have much more time today to take care of any other business, which is fine. I'll feel way more comfortable once the blue onion is in our home base. I see him on the other side. And time is running out. Can I save him? Can I even, like, call him? Can I get to a spot where I could be capable of calling him? Oh, but, like, what if he gets set on fire, though? Plus, I also got to account for these guys. Like, as much as I want to save that blue Pikmin, I don't want to lose this batch of reds here. We might make it. It's it's possible that we're going to be able to save his life. I heard a spooky PC noise. Everything's still okay? Everything's still functioning? Audio, visuals all still here? I'm gonna assume so. The wall is down. Let's get him. Come here, friend. Your life has been spared. Awesome, good to know. Thank you very much. Look at him. He's gonna live to fight another day. I'm so proud. This is everyone, right? I'm like looking around again. Yeah, that's absolutely everybody. No, come back. What are you doing? Come on. You're gonna come home with us, friend. He's confused, but he's got spirit. Alright, we're still making decent progress. The first day on Forest Naval ends up usually being a bit on the slow side. As you're really busy, I mean, you're collecting your blue numbers and your opening paths, but things will definitely start to pick up. Wollywog. Get out of here. 4 days since impact. Deep in the cave I discovered in the forest, I encountered blue Pikmin. These blue fellows have something resembling gills on their cheeks, and they appear to be amphibious, surviving both in water and on land. The wonders of nature never cease to stun me, even in this alien land. Alright, we got all types of Pikmin now. 133 reds, that's plenty. 67 yellows, that's probably also plenty. 37 blues, we're gonna need more than that, because we're gonna be traversing a bunch of water in the near-ish future. Back to the naval. Oh, we even had some Pikmin buried overnight. I didn't even mean to do that. In bud form. I find it's very rare to see Pikmin in their bud stage. It's either leaves because they're brand new, or they're flowers because they've eaten nectar. Alright, so we've got all of our blues. I would like to get a bunch more. These rocks, these little pebbles on the ground, they function the same as the blades of grass. So in theory, this will provide us with some nectar, which I will love to, for my blues to have. If it, you know, gives us any. It might just not. Well, that was only very, like, moderately helpful. Not to worry, there is also grass over here. Maybe I should have just gone here instead. Guys are really eating up my time. Isn't there like a honey wisp that like I could probably have just gone to guarantee nothing? This is a nectarless space. Do I dare try again? Oh, now you're here to deliver. Now we're delivering. Okay. Now we've got a nice speed. Yeah, there's the honey wisp. I could have just gotten that. What are you gonna do? Let's start up here. Oh, most of them fell. Alright, we need to get back up in such a way that that fiery blowhog doesn't mess with us. Which we can do just by going this way. Yeah, maybe let's not make that throw as high as before. That should be plenty to grab this part. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, plenty. I found the automatic gear. This thing chugs right along at its own pace. I relate. It makes piloting much easier, giving me time to concentrate on the finer points of space travel. I see you up there. We ain't leaving any man or Pikmin behind. Here's a nice 5 pellet. I'll gladly take that as well, because I'm sitting here already forgetting that the goal is to increase numbers. But I got distracted by a ship part. What are you going to do? Like, I want this shortcut, but the Pikmin are probably not going to be able to handle it. Let's get some... what to do? We'll get some reds. We'll beat up some more of the blowhogs that are down below, and through them, we'll probably be able to grow more numbers for the blues. The only bit of contention is the Wollywog. Seven. It has thin cracks running through it. I tried to fill them with dirt. I hope it'll be all right. Scientific genius. If I could just find 5 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Problematic. Problematic. Everyone collect. Come over here right now. Okay. That was so precarious. But we did it, and now we can focus on taking down the fiery blowhog, who has all of his health. Well, all right. Pluck him. I don't know how this Pikmin ended up getting... ended up getting buried. Come on. Come on up, guys. You're alright. And we'll take on this gentleman as well. Reminds you of the Nunu from Teletubbies. Yeah, I can see it. Another one down, and one more. Oh, don't set me on fire, please. My little spaceman body can't take it. Okay. So now there are plenty of materials down here. So knowing that, I want to get my blues to come back and join me. We'll leave these guys over here for now. We will probably still make use of their services. We'll pluck these blues. I definitely have interest in that honey wisp, but we'll get him a little bit later. Yeah, maybe once you've like actually gotten all the blues we'll get from these collections. Yeah, that's a bit extra, guys. I don't need all 9 of you on this one. Yeah, especially considering how many are required to pick these guys up. Any other blue pellets that they dropped, or are they all just mixed colored? Alright, that's fine. Okay, now we've got a nice train of blues all bringing their stuff to base, which I definitely approve of. Now, I'm going to get my reds again and see what kinds of work they can do. What can be done with 36 reds? Well, let's go find out. What's around? What can we take care of just by ourselves? Maybe we can go through this way, through these fire puzzles. And by fire puzzles, I mean them just putting geysers in your way. You can get to work on this bridge here, maybe. I also think there's a part this way, correct? There's a part this way, and it's in water. Ooh, and it's a glint beetle. I can't do anything about that right now, but very cool. So, oh, and there's a part over here, too. These are all things that are going to require blues, the assistance of blues. Ow. Gnarly. This is going to be a tricky maneuver, especially given that I don't really have all the time left in this day that I would want. But maybe I can make something happen. Let's bring these blues. I don't care that there's a bunch that still need plucking. That's a problem that I can deal with later. Okay, you guys can collect this. I found my #1 Ionium jet. Unfortunately, this puts out a slightly odoriferous exhaust, but it does propel me to escape a velocity in an instant. The stench is a small price to pay for such performance. So we'll do that, and then we'll bring some blues down here to assist with this other part. Were those? I think there were, yeah, there was a few other ones that didn't make the jump. Ooh, there's bomb rocks there. Oh, I really want those, but it's not something I can currently take on. Oh, see, look at this. Thank goodness we have this shortcut. Wait, where am I going? I want to go back to where the reds are. That's them, actually. That little jingle. They've just finished the bridge. That's a long bridge. We can't take care of that at the moment because we're going to need yellows, but we can at least get a head start on this problem. So you guys come with me. Perfect. 8 parts. If this is damaged, I'll be in dire straits. I'll have to run a system check as soon as I can. That is 8 out of 13. We are well on our way. Wait, sorry, 8 out of 30. Yeah, we're close, but we're not that close. Oh boy, I sure hope this is enough. Yep, it is. Okay. So these guys can, at the very least, carry it out of the water. No, everyone stop. I found my analog computer. This computer conveys the kind of vague data that falls outside the range of ones and zeros. Actually, to be honest, it's a little bit too vague, so it isn't very helpful. Yeah, now I exclusively want reds to carry this. Because unfortunately, I cannot rely on blues being able to do that. Without my help anyway. Because it definitely seems like I'm going to need a... Well, there's no one else around, so I can either just stay here and pray that they'll make it in time, or do some stealth maneuvering around these geysers to protect the lives of my blues. Just sort of babysit this and make sure that it gets home safe. You know, at this point, I'm less worried about enemies, and I'm more worried about the time limit. I want to make sure that if it gets to the last, like, 10 seconds, that I can grab these guys. You know, fortunately, ship parts will stay where you leave them. Also, we're past all the geysers, so everyone else can now jump on and assist with carrying this faster. I'm almost positive that will not make it, but it can get close. So our next goal is definitely going to... I want to find bomb rocks, and I want to find them stat. I want to be able to open up some of these other areas. Which is going to require yellows, which I haven't even needed to bring out yet here in the naval. Yeah, they ain't going to make it. But I can at least follow them and make sure that they get, you know, as close as possible. And that's about as, you know, comfortable as I am letting them go. So, not bad. Unfortunately, I saw all the buried blues had flowers, which would have been the perfect time to pluck them. Sadly, I think they're going to reset back at the start of the new day. Because if you leave flowers in the ground for too long, they will reset back to leaves and start the cycle over again. I don't think we had a death today. Which is always something to be, you know, positive about. 5 days since impact. I've seen that at times. The leaf atop a Pikmin's head will grow into a bud and then a flower. It appears that if I do not pick the Pikmin sprouts, they gradually bloom over time. Fascinating. I found flower Pikmin to possess increased swiftness. When in a rush, I have found that pressing and holding A, then calling the flower Pikmin forth with X to be quite an effective strategy. Right, so our blue numbers are looking much better. 63, that's like doubled what we had yesterday. So, pretty good. 25 days remain. I'm going to take a quick step away, get myself a drink, and I will be right back. Okay. Alright, we're back in business. Honestly, no, I want to pick up that ship part that we didn't collect yesterday. But I think after that, we'll do one more day in the forest naval. And then maybe we'll go back to the Forest of Hope and start collecting more parts there. So, alright, game plan for today. I want bombs. Oh, there's still flowers. Great. I want to find bomb rocks. And I don't totally know, well, okay, I know where some of them are. But I don't have a great memory as to how easy they are to obtain. But we'll start by plucking these guys so they can be of use to us. But we'll leave them here, because I don't know, you know, one thing at a time, right? Let's take 20 yellows. You know, just like a nice small squadron so I can kind of search around and figure out where the best places for bombs would be. There's a Wollywog over there. Don't want any of that today. I feel like I've already seen bombs someplace before, right? Where was that? I don't know exactly. Well, there was also that area with the bridge. And we do need yellows for that. So maybe we'll start traversing over there and see what we can find. While, of course, avoiding the flames would definitely be preferred. Does this just activate by my standing on it, or do I need blues to activate it? Oh, that's a shame. Okay, Not the most time efficient of starts, but that's okay. Oh, hey you. Not really in the mood to bother. Where do those bomb rocks go? Am I crazy? Oh, that was just rude. Give me my friend back. Excuse me. You're... Alright. I guess it was a slope and that's why you were struggling. Alright, I'm not going to judge you too hard for that one. I am so puzzled. Well, okay, we have to... Oh, there they are. How the heck do I get over there? We have to make up for lost time. Alright, they're alright. They're alright. A little bit of fire, but, you know, they're okay. Yeah, we definitely need to make up for some of the time that we have lost. It's already, like, you know, the game's equivalent of, like, the afternoon. I guess we'll start by having these yellows collect these. Or this, rather. And then we'll have blues maybe explore the large lake area. Not lake. I mean, what would you call this? Like a cave pond? Everyone with me? Good. We're gonna go for a swim. And probably have to take on some Wollywogs, which I definitely am not looking forward to. Oh my goodness. Okay. that camera cut definitely caught me off guard. Piece 9. Or part 9. Analog computer. This strengthens the outward emotions of the dolphin's computer. While it does make the computer smart, it also makes it quick to anger. It's just like my boss. We actually will one day get an expansion on that lore. 9 out of 30 parts. Alright, hold on. Careful. Alright, little bit of a squish. Little bit of a squish. Additional squish. Why are Wollywogs the way that they are? Well, alright, that was a lot of damage, but, you know. We do what we gotta do, and there's one more. Maybe we can hold him down. I have no idea how many I just lost. Okay, well that was really unfortunate. Please don't need 50 to collect this. It's the anti-dioxin filter. This fits over the rocket's exhaust ports and filters out all disease-causing agents from the ship's exhaust. 40. Perfect. Right, so that definitely could have gone better. Let's carry you so that you're not lagging behind singular leaf Pikmin. I want to like collect those bodies with the other with blues so that I can, you know, recollect my numbers, but I actually think that's like all of my blues that are currently carrying that item. Yeah, 15, that's like nothing. But I mean, I guess I can use these to help as well. You know, assuming they like make the shot. Like that, perfect. Alright, so now the two of you should be able to, or three of you, will be able to grab those. What will give me more? Grabbing this 5 pellet or a Wollywog body? Maybe I can get both? I can. Alright, so those should hopefully get my numbers back at a acceptable rate. The question, though, is now what? Oh, I know what. I know exactly what we'll do with the remainder of our day. Well, let's get a few more blues. And we'll let this guy come with us. We'll take the remainder of our yellows. And then go with our original attempt at the bridge area. This is ship part number 10. The laws of deep space require all ships to eliminate all pollutants. It's written so hardcore. 2 more and we'll get to a new area, though I'm not in a rush to head over there. There's still a lot more to explore, both here and in the Forest of Hope, which I think we'll be visiting next. Or returning to, rather. So let's get all of our friends. I don't love this camera angle. Really a high dislike for it. Alright, we're back. So now, with blues in tow... And then we'll bring the remaining yellows up here. I don't know how many yellows I need for this. Please just have it be like 5? Could it be like just a few, or do you need more? Can't see the number. I have no idea how many this needs. There they go. They're moving now. 15, huh? Okay. I will scream if you drop this into the water. Okay, good. We do have a problem in that they now have to carry this part through the geysers. Hello? You guys alright? I've never seen them jump like that before. I found my Libra. My daughter gave this to me. It's named after her astrological sign. My sweet little girl. I wonder what she's doing right at this moment. I've never seen them jump like that. I've also never seen them carry quite like that before. But sure. Honestly, maybe they're gonna have a better chance at dodging the fire this way. Nope, now they've righted themselves. All right, we're gonna do this the long way. Okay, we're past 2. Oh, that was the last one. Okay, super. So they should be able to make the rest of the journey without problem. Let's get everyone back. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Did I just lose 2? Or no, maybe I just grew 2. I saw the number on the bottom change, and I was like, what happened? Who's getting hurt? No, but everyone's fine. It's nice that you can make use of these, like, tiny shortcuts. Like, you can't bring, you know, ship parts, in these shortcuts, but you yourself can move them, and that does make things more convenient. All right, now I'm definitely in the mood to find that honey wisp. Oh, there goes my camera, huh? We'll take care of that real quick. We good? 1, 2, 3. Okay. I appreciate that it took as long as it did for that to even happen for the first time today. Any honey, or sorry, nectar to be found in here? Because I'm definitely interested in getting some more flowered blues. Wow, you gave us a... Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's a lot of nectar. Oh, nice. Okay. So how about you guys all feed on, like, this abundance of nectar that we just got? Some of you missed out, but that's okay. Let me just see how, like, what's our blue number currently look like? 73 minus the ones that are currently carrying the Libra. Put these yellows away as well. Alright. Knowing that we're going to leave and go to a new, well, an old area, I kind of want to just look around and see, how did the game expect me to grab these? Because I'd love to still be able to maybe blow up a wall or two if I can. My daughter gave this to me. My late return must have her very worried. Oh! Me forgetting the counter. This is 11 out of 30. Hey guys, come here. Maybe, yeah, like this is probably all I have time to do tonight. Maybe I can just figure out how to acquire these bombs. Oh, look. Look at that. Excellent. Oh no. Wait. This isn't gonna work. I'm like being like, wait a minute. Because like I have to go the long way. Because I can't climb this stick, only they can. Alright, so a problem for another day, but that's okay. Come on, guys. You can finish the stick in time, can't you? Apparently not. That's okay. No one blew up from that experimentation, so I'll take it. Oop, I didn't even mean to skip. That's okay. 6 days since impact. We're well on our way. 11 parts, only 6 days. It's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, we lost a bunch of blues to that Wallywog incident. But beyond that, our numbers are pretty stable. Stable is the word across the board. Oh, they're fine. They're actually going to come pretty clutch for us. I need to look something up real quick, as a matter of fact. Okay. We'll wait a bit then. I was like just trying to look something up about the impact site. We'll check that place out a little bit later to get that last part that remains. Instead, we'll go back to the Forest of Hope. Listen. Like, I respect anyone who wants to play Pikmin under the grounds of like, hey, we ain't losing a single Pikmin. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Like, listen, I value their lives. I treasure their help. They're lovely little creatures. Their deaths are just sort of part of the experience. I'm actually going to deposit these guys and then re-bring them out because I don't want leaf Pikmin. I want flower Pikmin. Actually, what Pikmin do I even want? Maybe I will get like a... Here's what we'll do, right? We'll do 25. Wait a minute. How do I get even 100 out of this? It's 35, right? Everybody gets 35. Not 34, 35. And 30. Okay, so it's a little off. That's all right. Yeah, see, all the enemies have respawned again, which is definitely unfortunate. But I suppose it is handy in regrowing the numbers that we lost. Excuse me. Thank you very much. Let's take down this honey wisp. And take the honey. Thank you very much. Oh, we can probably also do this puzzle now. Take out all these sheer grubs that are there sort of... Oop, how did you end up getting thrown all the way over here? Alright, we'll take care of the riffraff. And then start getting this bridge built. Yeah, everyone on it. Everyone on it. You can start carrying this stuff back. A few innocent wog poles in there. I'm gonna go punch him. Get over here, get over here, get over here. I just want that last sliver, come on. There he goes. Okay, we'll separate from here. Just grab my blues, or as many as I'll take with me. And they'll help in the second half of this bridge. And they'll take care of that just nicely. Meanwhile, we'll take the rest of this squadron, throw them up here. Okay, then I'll move through the water this way. You know, normally it's like a section of like, you know, oh, we need to wait for blues to get up here. I technically didn't have to, because I could have just done it this way. Which, you know, funny, I ended up doing that anyway. Hopefully this is enough to take this bulb orb down. Alright, there were some casualties. What are you gonna do? It's the shock absorber. This apparatus counteracts the shaking and swaying that normally occurs during flight. It's smooth sailing with this in place. Usually. Do I have enough? I do. Actually, I've got extra. I don't need that many. Yeah, I want the rest of you to grab this bulb orb. I don't think I heard a completion noise from the blue Pikmin building this. Yeah, they still have a little bit of a ways to go. I guess so long as I've got 2 blues with me, they can just grab this wog pole. I brutally murdered earlier. Yeah, we'll let those yellows go straight into the onion. Ship part number 12. The shock absorber. This nifty little device counteracts the shaking and swaying experienced in typical spaceflight. That's 12 out of 30 parts, increasing the dolphin's capabilities. My search can now cover a wider area. Ah, so we've unlocked the next section. The second to last. Very nice. Where is everyone else? Oh yeah, the blues are still building the bridge over there. Yeah, let's check on them. You guys have got to be done soon, right? Yeah, in a moment. What other parts are here? There's this one, which is a whole process. Oh, yeah, so the only 2... Wow! It's really only hit me. We have not encountered a boss yet. We're going to want to get that underway. Of course, I knew shouldn't have gone too far, knowing that they were going to finish up over there. That's okay. We you know that we need this part too. Wow, this one needed 5 more than the other one. I found my Sagittarius. My son gave this to me as a present. It brings to mind visions of my son back on planet Hachiko. Oh, to be there right now. So we'll let them take that piece. Meanwhile, I think we've got enough time to take on a boss. So you guys can all come with. Seems like a decent enough squadron. Actually, no, it's not, because we need more blues. Let's deposit some yellows. 15 feels fine. Actually, we, especially now that like these guys are right here, and we'll be able to just collect them back. I'm thinking we don't need any yellows. We'll just go in with blues and reds for this thing. Oh, my counter. Ship part number 13. 13 out of 30 parts. Yeah, so the remainder of our squad we'll just have as red. Feeling good. Alright, so we're going to toss up all of our red Pikmin up here. Yeah, as in all of our red Pikmin. Okay. Now that we just have blues, they can take care of this wall over here. And this is a white wall, so hopefully it won't take too long to take down. You know, I wish I can get these guys started on that black wall over there, but alas. It's crazy how, like, we're only, like, 2 hours, into this stream. And we're halfway through the game, pretty much. Almost. Yeah, this game is a very short and sweet experience, which, you know what, sometimes in your, like, gaming schedules, you can use a game like this. Something nice and peaceful to kind of just enjoy and not have to be this, like, enormous kind of commitment game. So all these guys will take on this wall. That should, even though it's a big, black, scary wall, that should go down at a pretty decent time. And we can already see the opponent that awaits us. Yeah, and I think I'm just gonna have him be the focus of the day, even though I know there's only one part left, and it'll definitely sting a little to burn an entire day just for that singular part. But I think that's okay. That's a pretty exciting part to get. And we'll use it to, like, build numbers too, so, it's not like it's a total loss. That said, it is taking a while. But it's alright, we're almost there. Do I remember how to fight this guy? I think I do. But it's definitely, a risk for casualties. This guy, you let your guard down and he'll kill a lot of your Pikmin in one go. Hey, dude. Turn around for me. And you start attacking him in his back once it's revealed. Even though it's, like, giving off this, like, red, like, steam, like, super hot, like, effect. It's not like it's on fire. Oh, no. We're okay. It's not on fire. The blues can can latch themselves on as well. It's perfectly safe. Even though you probably want to prefer reds anyway, because they'll do more damage. Doesn't matter. We've won anyway. I was hoping that I'd be able to see my full amount of numbers. I don't know which color I want to have take this. I guess we'll just have it be blue. And the rest of you can take this. At last, my radiation canopy. This turns the harsh radiation of deep space into soft infrared rays that are easy on the body. I'll sleep like a baby once I get back to this ship. Once it gets this back to the ship. You guys can all take that. And this last one you can take... No, I want you to take the one of your color. Oh, wow, there's a bunch of you behind. Okay. That's fine. Nothing else really around, and we're almost out of time. You know, my my OCD, I can't just leave this one behind. And this too. Just get like a whole train going, right? Like just a whole squad of carriers. I'll bring in stuff back to base. You know, these numbers are probably insignificant, but it feels satisfying. 14. Not bad at all. Gather everyone pack. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize how much nectar was like sitting over here by base. Sure, I'll gladly take part. Okay, so it's almost sundown. I've got 99 here. Someone's been left behind. You guys all stay here in base, just in case, and I'll go collect the straggler. We have 14 out of 15, which means we're probably going to do one more day. We have a choice. We can either come back here and, you know, just take care of the last item, the last ship part, or we could go to the impact site and take the last part there. There's a unique enemy or two unique enemies that show up at the impact site after day 9. And I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to, like, I don't know, wait long enough for those guys to show up, but I don't know. It's not looking like that's going to happen. Which, hey, that's fine. "7 days since impact. I have managed to increase the range of the dolphin. Looking from the dolphin's portal as it launches ever higher into the sky, I see a vast wetland in the deepest parts of the forest. I shall call it the Distant Spring." Yeah, so now we have what I would consider plenty of each color of Pikmin. We technically don't have to do any more number building. We can if we'd like, and we certainly will have extra time to, but you know, not a requirement. So the Distant Spring is the final major area of the game and what we've just unlocked. We won't be going there today. Well, we'll save that for tomorrow. We got 3 parts left in the Naval, 1 part left in the Forest of Hope. I think, though, I want to end this session today where we began, in the impact site. Visit where we started today. So the impact site is a little bit different. when you return. Mainly, there's just a lot more stuff around. There's a lot more pellets. This is a great place to go. If you have had some sort of terrible tragedy occur and need to rebuild your numbers. This is a really kind of just nice place to go for that. So I'm just kind of grabbing a very, you know, whatever amount of Pikmin. Not too concerned. Maybe I want some more. I think blues specifically are going to be the color that we want here. I don't want there to be any Pikmin left unplucked at the end of the day, because I'm likely not coming back. This will probably be the last time we see this place. Did I hear a glint beetle? I did. You know, might as well reap the benefits of this thing while we have him here, and he's like really cornered in this location. Look at all that honey. Right, he's going to be harder to get from here, though, so let's not bother. Oh, no, there is a guy here. Look at this. It's the Mamuda. So his whole thing is that he buries Pikmin, and they actually come back out flowered. So, like, he's technically a help to Pikmin rather than a hinderer, though he can certainly slam the heck out of Olimar if you're not careful. Especially if you, like, get caught in the loop of trying to pluck your... Uh-oh, I'm actually in danger. Get me out. Crazy how the Mamuda genuinely was, like, the biggest threat to Olimar's life so far in this playthrough. So, a very fascinating little creature. Either this enemy or the Ghoulics can show up in this little arena, and they're not bosses, but they're unique enemies, and they only show up here. They're weirdos, but I kind of like that. I like how Pikmin 1 really just feels like, you know, a living world. Like, why is this creature here? Why aren't there any more of them in the game? I don't know. You're going to entirely different sections of the planet. Of course there's going to be unique biology that doesn't exist in other areas. Oh, I need bombs, huh? Okay, well, luckily I did see some. 3 might be all I need. You grabbed one too? Sure are. Alright, so with 3 bomb rocks, I should be able to destroy this thing. I see this big tantalizing 20 and I want to grab it. I know I've got some mixed colors, but so long as the majority is the color that you want, it'll work out. So there's a bunch of pearly clams around. Yeah, you let that thing chomp on your Pikmin, and it will eat every single Pikmin in its mouth. Doesn't not matter how many. So you could lose like half your army this way if you're not careful. This includes... Oh, I lost one. This does include when it dies. Yeah, like that would have killed too, so you want to be really careful. Those pellets give like a lot of Pikmin though, so it can still be worth it. However, the main reason we are here is not for the pearls, but for this thing. As this pearly clam is actually holding a ship part for us. Cool. You all made out safely. I found the positron generator. By combining batteries with solar cells, this machine can generate incredible amounts of electricity. What a timely find. Those instant space noodles will taste better heated up. What's funny is, like, I'm pretty sure this is a required part, but the way Olimar makes it sound, it barely sounds like it's a part that's required. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to, like, take all of your squad. I just needed, like, some of them. Just enough to start, working on this final clam. Hey, where are you guys going? Did you all miss? This is gonna go way too slowly for my patience. Here, you guys can work on this wall. It'll be a nice, shortcut. Because we still have, like, a whole day left now, purely to, collect Pikmin numbers. Like, look at all these up here. Can I walk up this? No, I can't. I can, however, get them to work on this stick. And that is our 15th ship part. This electric generator is so powerful that if you approach it carelessly, you'll get an electric shock. Yeah, you notice now you have to, like, basically collect all the ship parts to get the final area. Which is definitely noteworthy. You guys can have this. Just like a nice quick snack. I don't know how I get up there, but I guess it's not a big problem. Where is that fence? It's over there. I don't think I can get up there either to help. Well, let's see. We'll remove the yellows, and well, we'll bring the reds, though. We don't technically need their help. I think I want to just increase their numbers with that final pearl. Oh, that beetle's still around. That's unfortunate. He's going to distract the heck out of my Pikmin. Let's have the reds help with destroying this gate. And the yellows. Basically anything that is not blue. All right, we have all blues now. And they can assist with this final pearl. Oh, nice. So have them carry it out of the water and then stop. So then the remainder of the carry can be done by the reds. You guys, however, can take this big thing. Yeah, look at how generous they are with these collectibles. You know, your reward for coming back to this old area is just getting all of the all the numbers you could possibly need. I love them going the old way, too, even though there's now a shortcut. That happens sometimes. Their pathing might not be up to date if you end up unlocking, like, a new shortcut for them. Which is fine. And now we sort of sit back and wait for the rest of them to catch up. Nice chillax afternoon. How many does this really end up giving? Are we gonna like go above 600? No, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Like, this is like such an obscene amount of Pikmin, but like, hey, why not, right? Wow, there's actually Pikmin everywhere, so I need to... How do I get up in this area? I'm actually nervous because I don't know how to get them back. There's also just a bunch of random Pikmin. Were they over here? There's one here. Are they in the box? Yes, they are. Wow, there was a lot of them in there. Alright, so they're now all safe. It's just a matter of those guys. Olimar can't traverse that space. And he can't get there this way. I hope I have not condemned them, but like also... Oh, there's a geyser right here. That's exactly what I was looking for. You know what? I think yellows deserve these last pieces, right? Like, I feel like reds and blues have been getting all of the rewards here. I think yellows deserve it. They deserve to have their numbers ludicrously high too. It's a whole yellow squadron. The whole party, please. Thank you very much. So these guys can all go up the stick. I guess you're fine just hanging out. There. Now I'm, wow, so many yellows. Now I'm up where I need to be. They'll collect their colors, and that's basically a whole day's worth. I could collect those too. It's fine. We have plenty. We've got more than we'll ever need. This is all, yep, this is all 100. Okay, ooh, is there, maybe there's nectar in here? Nice. You know, it wasn't everyone, but like we got like a few flowers from that. Most of our party here is flowers, which is great. And all right, it's almost it's almost sundown. Yeah, and I can definitely feel it in my voice. It's definitely starting to take a beating from these streams, but it's been so much fun. I think that's essentially all we're going to do today for Pikmin. We'll finish the second half of this game tomorrow. Same time. And after that, we'll be back to Mario. And yeah, we'll just let these final moments of the day play out. A nice, delightful little game. And honestly, a very delightful series. One that I'm very excited to continue on and play the rest of at a later time. Yeah, same to all of you. I'm so glad you all got to stop by, and I'm glad I'm glad I got to be a companion for your work times. One more night animation for the road. Do any enemies show up now? Yeah, a Bulborb does show up now. That's so interesting. Yeah, there's no Bulborbs here, so... There are now only 15 parts that I still need to retrieve. Will I be able to recover the remaining parts in 22 more days? I don't know, man. That's a sparse amount of time. I just recalled the day I took my son for a ride in this spaceship. He was so happy. I shall tell him of this journey when I return, and I shall return. I must. Oh, don't worry, Olimar. We will see to it. That is so many Pikmin. But we're doing very well for ourselves. All right. That's it for the day. Tomorrow we will we'll explore the distant spring for the first time, as well as collect the last remaining parts in our old areas, and then defeat the final boss. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Take care.